What up, you guys? What's going on today? It's your boy Levi. I'm not doing a ride along today. A little bit of a different video. I just wanted to do a top 10 tips of my personal tips. Been doing this for a long while, as y'all know. Just tips that maybe y'all haven't thought about, or maybe y'all already have. Who knows? Just having success in the gig economy. So, no particular order. Besides the number one rule, I want to make it emphasis on that. But the rest are just, my tips. Like I said, no order. So, let's go. So, number 10. It's always, if this is obviously pertaining to Spark, but, even if you're doing DoorDash for food, whatever. But, always be kind to the employees and the customers. Like, yeah, we don't really have a boss, whatever, right? But technically, we do a little bit. Because if you're very rude to the customer or the employees, they can definitely get you, deactivated, whatever. So, and a lot of times, you might be stressed out about something. It's probably not that particular employee's fault. It's probably a chain, a reaction, whatever. You know what I mean? So, there's really no point in being rude to them or whatever. It's not going to really fix anything. So, I just always be kind, help them out, and load the car, and just be nice as I can, talk to them, whatever they want to talk. Some of them don't really want to talk. If they don't want to talk, then that's cool too. We'll just load the car or whatever and not do very much talking. That's fine. But, so number 9, if you really actually care, like I really care about my Spark, right? I don't really care about DoorDash that much. But just saying, assume you're doing these apps and you actually care about them, Don't take advantage of the glitches or, just certain things that happen. I'm just saying, like, I'm not going to say any names. But first of all, just like with Spark, when you do returns, like their return process, which I think they've gotten a little bit better. I haven't done one in a while. But I remember back in the day, like literally I would call support and they'll be like, yeah, just go ahead and return it. And I'm like, okay. And they're like, yeah, just take it to customer service. But like they had no way of tracking that. So you could easily steal groceries. And I'm sure a lot of people did. And again, I'm not going to say no names, but like somebody in my Discord kept a TV basically. He said support told him to keep it. I don't know. I'm just saying I would not suggest keeping a TV. Definitely a high ticket item. Because you do it enough, I promise you, eventually, I believe in karma too. Like, it's going to come back to you. You're not supposed to keep that TV, so just don't do it. Don't take advantage of certain things. Because there will be situations where you probably could get away with something. But you probably will get deactivated. And it's not the right thing to do. And I believe in karma, so if you're supposed to return something, do that. And that's what I would definitely suggest. So number 8, I understand everybody can't do this because they can't get a loan, they don't have a co-signer, they don't have the money, whatever. Which they say they don't have the money, but technically, you might not have the down payment. But all in all, it's going to literally pay for itself. So I wanted to break this down for y'all. Just say I usually drive like 700 miles a week, right? Or we'll say 800 miles. In my truck, that is literally, depending on gas prices, that's like $210, what do I say, $200 to $240 a week in gas. So I got my Prius, and I literally spend $40 to $50 a week in gas. So right there, yeah. So if I was driving my truck for a whole month, that's $800 in gas versus $200. So you're saving $600 a month. I'm saving $600 a month just by getting a loan to get my Prius. It does. I do owe on it. Kind of sucks, but it's one of the reasons I'm working so much to pay it off. So if you can just somehow figure out how to get a hybrid. Obviously, if you're part-time, maybe it's not as big a deal. And of course, if you got a car though, like in the 30s, like 30 city and 30 highway above, it's not as big of a deal. But if you're getting the 20s or the even lower, a hybrid would 100% pay for itself. And I would just highly recommend getting one. It really helps with your profit level. So, but I know not everybody can do that. But if you can figure out somehow to do it, I would highly recommend it. You'll definitely save money in the long run. And why not? So just have a backup plan. Like, if you're full time, have a backup plan. Like, it will help reduce stress. Like, that's why I don't, I sometimes get stressed out about something stupid. Maybe I shouldn't, whatever, but I'm not really stressed like that. Like, I feel like I'm probably one of the most calm gig workers because, like I said, I have like I got a couple W-2s. I know for a fact I can call them today, apply today, I can get a job basically like that right there. So if something was to happen with this job, with this Spark, I got a backup plan. I could basically get another job, and then, you know, have money put up, right, for in case something happens bad with a car, something happens, you get deactivated, whatever. Like, you know, just have a backup plan and have money put up, and that will help a lot reduce your stress, if you ask me. So, explore your market, learn your market. What I mean by that, first of all, for Spark, I have 13 stores, and I have literally worked all of them. I have pretty much learned the area for all of them, and I got a few that are definitely my favorite, you know what I mean? And I know which stores run the best, and that's why I told y'all before. It sucks. One of my best running, fastest stores for curbside and just best area in general is 40 minutes away from my house. Yeah, it sucks, but I can make money quicker and get home quicker, so I've kind of decided just to do it. Screw it, just drive up here and get over it, basically. So, you know, you want to learn your market for that, and then you want to learn things too, like certain areas, you know, like this area I'm at, I can get a 5-mile trip, but if there's a mountain. If it's going up that mountain, 5 miles up that mountain is like 15 minutes. But if it's going towards if it's going on the interstate, I just did it a minute ago. It was 7 miles for like 9 minutes. So, you know, you want to know too where it's going, if it's going up a mountain or an interstate, because that's all. Time is money out here. You always want to be, you know, active, getting the orders done as quick as you can, and stuff like that. So this is what I say. Now, obviously, if you only work 1 or 2 days, but even if as long as you work 2 days, then you can consider that your week. I say have a weekly goal, not a daily goal, and have a realistic goal. Realize, you know, we are in 2023. Inflation is ridiculous. I'm sure there's less people using the apps. Food apps, I would say. I don't know. I feel like Spark, people love getting their groceries delivered. I don't feel like there's probably less people using it, but I'm not really for sure. But just have a weekly goal, not a daily goal. Because if you have a higher goal every single day, you know, you're going to be on a little bit of a roller coaster, first of all. And on Tuesdays in general, in most markets, Tuesdays are horrible. So, you know, you might, if your goal is 150, well, on Tuesday you only make 120, you're going to be like, well, dang, I didn't hit my goal. But on Friday you made like 180, then you make up for it and it balances out. So I highly suggest just having a weekly goal. I feel like it will help with your stress levels. That's a lot to do with this. Like, we really shouldn't be stressed out doing this. It's not that complicated of a system, and I try not to get that stressed about it. Like I said, the main things that could definitely stress you out, if you have a major car repair, you're probably going to be stressed out about that. I know I would be. But besides that, I really don't get too stressed out here. So also, no, we're multi-app, but I say it's situational. Like me, y'all know me, I really just run Spark. My market's good enough to just run Spark. I have some other apps for backup, like DoorDash or Uber Eats, but honestly, y'all know most of my money comes from Spark. Like, my market's good enough, but most markets you might need a multi-app, and if you do, then multi-app for sure, and see where you can get the best money from. Try new apps, and, you know, see what you like the best. I highly recommend if you are just doing food delivery, like I said, try to get on Spark. I understand the wait list, everything's super packed out, but you know, still get on the wait list, and hopefully you can get through eventually, right? So another one, this one might sound a little weird, and something maybe y'all ain't thought of. I don't know, it just helps me. I just said, you know, bring supplies to help through the day if you plan on definitely staying out here for a while. Don't matter what it is, but like for one, I bring this every day. I don't know if y'all can hear it. I literally fill it up with ice every day, and it's half a gallon of water. And again, I'm telling y'all, first of all, like, maybe it's just me, but when I don't bring my water, I don't feel better in general. Like, I just feel dehydrated, I guess, and it helps cool me off, obviously. So highly recommend bringing some kind of water, a cooler. You can bring snacks, obviously, if you're doing Spark. A lot of times it don't matter what you're snacking on either, obviously, but I'm saying, like, for me, I try to like snack on, like I said, I can bring a cooler, or sometimes I just say why would I really bring a cooler? Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. I can just walk in and grab a yogurt or baked chips, apple, whatever. Like, definitely if you're doing Spark. Now if you're doing food delivery, then you might need a cooler. Might be more, because it is a little sometimes more convenient just having it sitting beside you, and less tempting to go to fast food or whatever. And obviously if you're doing that too, like eat stuff like something like that, not going to fast food, you're going to save money, which is probably going to reduce some of your stress because you're spending less money. So yeah, like I said, so I bring my water every day. I bring snacks like I told y'all. And here's a funny one. Like I said, it's not really funny, but I'm just saying, like, definitely right now, I got this towel I bring in the summertime. It's just my sweat towel. Just wash it every when it gets bad or whatever. And yeah, like, I feel a lot better when I have my sweat towel, to be honest with y'all. Like, I hate sitting out here in my own sweat. It's a horrible feeling, right? So I bring that too. So just supplies to help you get through the day. And like I said, when I don't bring my water, I'm like, oh man, this is bad. I feel dehydrated, stuff like that. So just don't stress the little things. I know it's kind of vague, but I'm just saying, like, there's no reason to be doing this stuff and be stressed out. Like, I understand maybe your market ain't that good, you're stressing about money, but if it ain't that good and you're really stressing out bad, then find something else, right? Or whatever. But sometimes I just feel like a lot of creators, maybe they're just making it for content, whatever. But you shouldn't be that stressed. Like I said, I know I probably have been stressed a lot on camera sometimes, but I really try hard not to be, because there's no need to be. Stress is really bad for you, so just try not to stress the little things. Just try to do the best you can, take what orders you can, do the best you can, and hope for the best, I don't know if that makes sense. Hopefully that makes sense. It does to me. And my number one rule, like I said, all those were just out of order, but my number one rule that I wanted to get to y'all, I'm just being honest with y'all. If you don't enjoy this, if you don't enjoy what app you're doing, whatever, if you're full-time, just find something else. Everybody's hiring. There's plenty of jobs hiring. I know for a fact you can find something. You might not like the other job you're applying for, but if you like it slightly better, then go with it. I'm just saying, like, I really don't understand why people are doing these jobs and they say they can't stand it, they hate it, whatever. Like, I really enjoy Spark, so that's one reason I'm doing it. If I didn't enjoy it, then I really probably wouldn't do it, right? Like, I don't know. If you really don't like what you're doing, just please, for your own stress levels, for your own family, for yourself, and for everybody else around you, just quit doing it. You know what I mean? So hopefully that makes sense. I don't know if hopefully y'all got a little bit of value from this. I just wanted to do a top 10 tips today for success in the gig economy in 2023. And hopefully y'all got a little value from this. So no ride along today. I will just let y'all know I'm at $220 today. It's 6:57. They got about 5 minutes to send me a shopping order. I'm calling my day at $220, and it was a pretty good day. I have no complaints, really. I usually don't have that many complaints about the gig economy. Walmart Spark's been pretty good for me, as y'all know. So that's an update on that. I appreciate y'all so much. If y'all got any tips, drop them below. I'd love to read them, interact with y'all. And hey, I will see y'all tomorrow. Probably do a ride along. And until later, stay kind, stay beautiful. Peace.